So, Red Skirt and Cropped Porn are both paintings that I did of women, and I'm really interested in painting women and how they're portrayed in the media because it really affects how everyone views women, how women view themselves. So, Red Skirt I painted about a year ago when I was going through painting portfolio review, and this was when I first started painting women. And then Cropped Porn was really recent, about a year after I started painting women. And both of them are two different ways of addressing the topic and how to create these pieces and different things that I want to say about a really pretty narrow topic, I guess. So Red Skirt kind of shows the power, I guess, that these women can have. Maybe the models are used or manipulated by their photographers, by their employers, but what if they did have this autonomy where they could just stand in defiance in front of you, be intimidating or monstrous, scary, anything. And I hope that the viewer, when they look at it, thinks about these things like, what if this was exactly what you see when you look at an ad? What if their face looked like this? Maybe even, how would we react if it was in the magazine? Would we still try to copy this? And in Cropped Porn, I started branching out in my sources, and I worked for a gas station over the summer, and their porn magazines and, magazines in general, like every week they would get rid of them when they became old, and we could do whatever we wanted with them. So I took a couple home, and that's how I obtained my sources without contributing to the industry. And so I just went through the magazine and with my X-Acto knife and cut out, cropped the images so that maybe they would mean something, like zooming in on a thing so it would mean something different. And so this woman is bending over a couch or something with like her hair dragging on the floor, and when I thought about it, I thought about titling it Face of the Year, like some of the high fashion names, they have a Face of the Year where like, this is the new face of the year and you're supposed to look like this, and maybe what if this was put up there and people are supposed to look like this girl who is like wearing hot pink lip gloss and basically her job is to give pleasure to other people and look like she's enjoying it. That was another way that I thought about that I could comment on the women being portrayed in the media. I can't really think of when I started like in my artistic endeavors. I guess when I was a child, I drew myself from the mirror until I could get it pretty accurately. Like I would just draw eyes over and over, or like when I was sitting in church, I would draw the people in front of me in the pew. And I guess some people are just more visually inclined naturally. So, and I notice like lines and shapes in everyday objects that I see. So, and I guess there's kind of like a hunger that comes along with that. And when I just decided, this is what I'm good at. This is a part of me. So I decided to major in art when I got to UT. And then when you get here, you learn about visual language and how these things that you feel and that are inside of you, how you can use them to communicate to other people effectively. Pictures worth 1,000 words or whatever, so people can look at your image and think like 1,000 different things at once, and just so I'm still trying to get to that point where like what I paint has the language in it to say exactly what I want the viewer to feel.